Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and as promised, right after we did the Pangea skin showcase, we're back with the springtime one. This is obviously one skin pack that's like fully centered around green dinosaurs, and we have the Lambeosaurus, the Allosaurus, the Ramp, and the Amark in here. So some pretty decent dinos in here, and especially of course Allosaurus is my personal favorite, so hoping to see that one has a good skin as well, but we'll start off with the Amargasaurus. I first did a bit of experimenting to see if I could do something with this like sea green kind of color, but quickly came to the conclusion that I couldn't really make it very spectacular doing that, so kind of switched back to the original full green one, and like with a more like foresty kind of green. But you know, it still turned out to be a decent skin. I mean, I wish it had a bit more like pattern on it, but you can't really change that obviously. But the green looks good on it, but you also have like a yellow option. I accidentally hit the randomize button there, so we'll not talk about that. But, so I now have to do all of them over again, all the colors. But both the green variant and then like also the bit more like yellowy, like mustard yellow variant, they don't look too bad, but in the end I think the green one is still the better option here. But overall it's a pretty decent skin, but I would say it's not really anything special. And if you want to buy this pack for the Amargasaurus, I don't really recommend it because the skin isn't that special. But you know, it still looks good and it still looks very clean, but I don't know, I don't think it's worth it to buy the pack just for that one. Then we'll move on to the Lambeosaurus, a dinosaur that I haven't yet fully grown, so I definitely have to get that done as well at some point. But you know, this skin, I don't know what it is, like the texture of the skin is a bit weird. I don't really know how to explain it, but like it kind of looks, I don't know, it kind of looks a bit off. But in my opinion, with like the green and then the yellow on the head and stuff, like it's pretty good combination, and I'm definitely quite a fan of this skin. But the overall look of the skin, I'm not really sure of that, like the texture of it, but the skin itself with the colors and the different patterns you can have it, they're pretty decent, and I would say, you know, this one is worth it to get it for. I also, obviously, you know, me being me, had to see what would happen if I experiment with making it a bit more yellow, but that's not really the vibe for this skin. Like the green with the yellow on the head is, I think, the best combination, but obviously you're free to just sort out yourself which one you want. But then we're on to the one that I'm most excited for this skin pack, obviously the Allosaurus, my favorite dinosaur. I couldn't really decide which pattern I wanted because the stripes on the tail of, I believe it's pattern 3, look very good. But then if you take pattern 3, I think the rest of the body is a bit too unpatterned to put it like that. But I first obviously decided to go and make a full green one again to, cause, you know, that's kind of the trend and the vibe of the whole pack. So I decided to go do that first and see how that would turn out and how that would look. And you know, you can make it look pretty good. I would say that the Allosaurus skin that we got in the Snowbound pack, like I believe 1.5 or 2 weeks ago, I would say that one is way better in my opinion. But you know, it's still a good skin, and especially if you like green. I also decided to have a look how it would turn out if I make all the colors a bit more dark on the Allosaurus, and that kind of looked cool as well. But here I first wanted to go for a bit lighter one, but then I saw like the darker colors there, so I decided to just go full on dark mode, and that kind of looks cool with like a bit of the lighter stripes, obviously. Like that is a very good look in my opinion, but maybe even better than the full green one. It's still a very cool skin, but I don't think it's better than the Snowbound skin that was in that pack for the Allosaurus as well a couple weeks ago. But still, it's good skin, and I like it. I'm definitely going to be using it to get some clips as well. Then we're on to the little Rhamphorhynchus, the one of the smallest, if not the smallest, I think it is the smallest dino in the game. Maybe not, like, don't quote me on that, but anyway, some action here with like yellow, green and blue again, so pretty solid colors again. Obviously you can't really see the patterns that well because it's such a small dino, but it's you know, if you make sure that it has like a green on like the little wing areas and then like yellow for the fur of the body and then like some blue on the face, like I think you can make a pretty decent looking ramp out of it. I also decided to switch it up a bit, see how it would look if I made it a bit darker blue on the face and then like the different tone of yellow and green. That actually turned out pretty well. I would say overall this is pretty solid skin pack again, and since I didn't have it I bought this one too, but obviously it's up to you guys to decide whether you're gonna get it, yes or no. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll make sure to have enough videos for when I go on holiday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!